Trump and challenger Joe Biden faced off again last night, but this time on different networks rather than the same stage. Trump held a town hall on NBC News. Biden took questions on ABC News. Now, this was in place of the second presidential debate the pair were supposed to have, but that was canceled by the president when he was told it would have to be virtual. This came, of course, after his coronavirus diagnosis. Laura Podesta is live on Capitol Hill with more details about last night's dueling town halls. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning, Heather. And coronavirus was a big topic. President Trump is facing some criticism this morning after he distorted a recent study and falsely said that 85% of Americans who wear masks end up catching the coronavirus. For his part, Biden, in that other town hall debate, he was asked how he would handle the pandemic if he had been president at the time. He said that he would have pushed to have access to the source of the problem in China, and he would have taken the virus more seriously and never downplayed it.
Former Vice President Joe Biden said President Trump has not taken the coronavirus seriously.
Americans don't panic. He panicked.
In a town hall moderated by ABC News' George Stephanopoulos, Biden said it's a president's job to lead.
And when a president doesn't wear a mask or makes fun of folks like me when I was wearing a mask for a long time, then, people say, well, it mustn't be that important.
In a separate event on NBC News, President Trump told moderator Savannah Guthrie the pandemic is almost over.
It's rounding the corner, and we have the vaccines coming, and we have the therapies coming.
Here on Capitol Hill, Republicans are hoping to confirm Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court by the end of the month. Biden was pressed if he would try to add more justices to the high court if Democrats sweep the election.
But don't voters have a right to know where you stand?
They do have a right to know where I stand, and I'll have a right to know where I stand before they vote.
President Trump was again asked to denounce white supremacy.
Are you listening? I denounce white supremacy.
He was also questioned on his Twitter activity, specifically his retweet of a fringe conspiracy theory that Biden orchestrated the killing of SEAL Team 6 to cover up the fake death of Osama bin Laden.
I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position.
You're not like someone's crazy uncle who can just retweet whatever.
President Trump and Biden will face off in the final presidential debate on Thursday.
And President Trump also said he did not know if he had been tested for the coronavirus the day of the first debate. We all know that he tested positive 2 days later. Biden remarked during his town hall last night that he really hopes the president does get tested the day of the Nashville debate on October 22nd, which is next Thursday. Back to you.
Laura, we all remember that first debate, sort of the chaos of that first debate. We know that this next one is going to have more structure, let's call it. Any thoughts on how it could be different from that first one?
You know, Heather, that is still a huge question mark because that is what the Commission on Presidential Debates said, that it would have more structure in order to foster better discussion. But they have not explicitly said what kind of structure that would be. So we do have some experts weighing in. They say one of the ways to resolve the chaos that happened in the first debate is perhaps allow the candidates to speak longer on issues than just 2 minutes, because you really can't get all of your points across in that short amount of time. Another idea is to have a big countdown clock on the stage so that everyone, including the audience, is aware of how much time has lapsed. Another option, one that's been floated, is that perhaps the candidates' mics should be cut if they go over time or if they interrupt each other too much. Heather.
Yeah, lots to talk about. All right, Laura Podesta, thanks so much.